Welcome back everyone to more Standard on Arena with me, Autumn, aka Rainy the Witch. Today we're playing some more of the sweet Temur deck that we played the other day on stream. It was very impressive, and I found a nice updated list from the team that was working on it for this regional championship. I believe one of the people on the team finished something like 9th place with the deck in the regional championship, which is a very impressive finish. Of course, this deck is combining two great flavors into one fantastic dish. We have Cori-Steel Cutter with cheap spells, and of course Stormchaser's talent as well, working with these cheap spells. Cori-Steel Cutter, one of the best cards, if not the best card in Standard. Of course, Is It Prowess is all built around this card. And Temur Prowess, the deck we're playing today, also features Cori-Steel Cutter in a big way. In addition, though, we also have some of the almost Tolarian Terror Eddie Merc Crab shell. Although this time we're playing Hearth Elemental instead, where you have your big creatures that get reduced by you casting Sheep Instants and Sorceries. Your big creatures then trigger your Beanstalks. Your town ain't big enough to trigger your Beanstalks. You draw a lot of cards, and you feel pretty happy doing it. So, very, very happy here to have Hearth Elemental going on as a nice Analyze the Pollen target too. We were doing this the other day. It felt very impressive. Analyze the Pollen to go find your Hearth Elemental to draw 2 and then cast your Hearth Elemental and keep digging through your deck. Never really run out of cards. Another fantastic feature about this deck in particular, Tarnation Vista. This is a card that's seen a little bit of play in the Temur Otters deck a few months ago. It sees play here because it works so well with Cori-Steel Cutter. Cori-Steel Cutter is a red permanent, and when you flurry, you make a white permanent. So that's already 2 colors. If you can find a third color of permanent, like a Stormchaser's talent, and Up the Beanstalk, this is going to make Tarnation Vista tap for a bunch of mana and ramp you in the process. Deck was really fun the other day. Excited to give it another spin and see if we can keep winning with it. Alright, match 1. This is a very painful hand. I think I do want to keep it. Stormchaser's on 1, some early prowess triggers. Analyze is going to make our hand a bit less painful. Going to ramp towards a very quick Hearth Elemental and feel good doing it. Very nice stuff. I'm probably going to say this a few times this stream, but heads up chat that I am not streaming tomorrow. I'm playing a Magic tournament. On a Friday, no less. I know, very strange, but that is certainly the plan. Search for an island. What sort of tournament? Legacy tournament. I'm gonna be playing some Blue-Red Delver. Always a good time. Yeah, we're playing Bean Cutter today, everyone. Good to see you. Oh no, it's Omniscience. This matchup's probably quite challenging, if I had to guess. Probably quite the tough matchup for us. Yeah, I'm trying the tournament build, although I did add a Rebel Salvo to the sideboard on your suggestion, because that sounded pretty good to me. Oh, the spell piercing the Analyze. Jeez, okay. I believe I'm gonna pay for that. And then I get to go get a mountain for this torch. And then we get to hope they don't have 2 Omniscience. Maybe paying that for that's bad. I could hold open town plus torch instead to beat a counter spell or beat them hard casting an Omniscience. This was bad. No, I think my land drops is pretty nice. Tricky thing, of course. This is Temur. Just Temur Prowess. Yeah, no otters to be seen other than this one. Okay, we successfully not only answer, exile the Omniscience. Phenomenal. You'd love to see it. We're gonna get to cast a Hearth Elemental, draw a card. Feel very good about it. Opponent does not have an Omniscience in the yard. Do I want to get on a second Beanstalk or a second Hearth Elemental? Second Hearth Elemental is a lot of pressure, right? And then we just hope they don't somehow kill me. Pretty hard for them to kill me. Because they don't have the Omniscience in the yard yet. They'd need to surveil it. Easier said than done. Yeah, we somehow aren't dead. In shocking, genuinely shocking news. It's very rare that casting a Torch the Tower is anywhere close to good enough against Omniscience. But perhaps this game. So 2 spells kills them. Seems doable. Oh, they could have the bounce spell. Fascinating. Well, I guess we're gonna swing and see if they get priority. They do not get priority. Okay. Let's bounce Talent Beanstalk. Very nice. And they die. We actually won game 1 against Omniscience. Genuinely kind of absurd. In Disdainful Stroke. Bring in Heritage Reclamation. Bring in Curator. Definitely taking out these furnaces. Torch was kind of good that game. Don't know if we're meant to put them out necessarily. Flood Maw's interesting. Oh, Dispersal's really bad, right? Dispersal's the actual worst. What about something like this? I'm a little bit worried about that 6/7 they have. And punching through it. Maybe we would want Rebel Salvo, I don't know. Tricky, huh? This seems reasonable to me as a starting point. Heritage Reclamation in this matchup. Alright, we're gonna keep this, although it's not an exciting hand by any means. We have the early Spell Pierce by time. Yeah, maybe we want all the Flood Maw in. Yeah. Very possible. It's nice against Lockdown. Though Lockdown's a bit worse against this deck than against some of the other. Oh my god. The Voice of Victory. Okay. Oh, maybe I needed more answers to Voice of Victory in my deck. Maybe I do need like Rebel Salvo. Or the other DL5. Or Abrade, apparently. Apparently just anything that can kill a creature should be in my deck. Or all my torches. Although all my torches is tricky, right? Doesn't necessarily help. The dragon. Go figure. Does not kill a flyer. Yep. I'm so dead. Okay. I mean, I'll counter what I'm able to, I guess. Hey, May Rosa, good to see ya. Founding Blood Path, okay. thing. We get to cast a riddle. 5 mana riddle this turn. Okay. I guess we're dead on board now, right? What a sad game. We drew exceptionally poorly, and we're very ill-equipped to deal with X-Freeze, apparently. Game 3. Opponent does not want to kill me. Fucking news. Opponent does not enjoy winning the game. Oh, the dragon triggers the roiling dragon. Oh my god. You know what? Technically not dead. I should probably keep playing. It seems pretty horrific though. Do they ever try out the Boros midrange deck with Bruce the Ox guy? The deck looked like pretty heinous to me, so I've not actually tried it yet. But maybe I'm being overly harsh. See. Well then. Heinous is one way to describe it. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of figured it might be. Well then. What a strange game. Probably have some answers in my deck to X-Freeze, huh? Is it just meant to be a pile of torches? I worry that the torches are hard to reliably kill. Furnace does answer X-Freeze. Abrade also answers them, but at instant speed, which could be good. I think I want to trim on Flood Maws. I'm not even sure if my opponent has lockdown in that deck right now. Game 3. I think I meant to keep this, but it's not like exciting. We're just gonna chill. No real reason to cast anything there. I meant to cast this Analyze. I think I'm gonna hold it. It's pretty good for Cutter. Like we need the land drop. I guess it could make our 4/5 cheaper, but we're not casting the 4/5 next turn anyway. No matter. Thunder Trap. What? Okay. Omniscience players can just have anything in that deck. You just never know what's coming. Any legal blue or white card in standard could be there. Fuck up. That is very good against Disdainful Stroke. I wonder if I need to cycle this. I kind of need to find something to do. I think I meant to cycle it. I can fire off Analyze, and then next time we can half. Pretty safely. So wish. You opt. Okay. Well then. Definitely getting rid of that. I wonder if I'm meant to cast this 4/5. My inclination is yes, to get some pressure going. We're a ways away from casting the Stoke Genius, considering I have a lot of cards in hand to deploy before then. Foil and cap. Kind of want to Disdainful Stroke this. Alright, that's a good Abrade target. We can get in with Hearth Elemental, deploy our Curator as a nice piece of interaction. Yeah, our raccoon friend has arrived. Such a good pal. Gonna chow down on so much graveyard. Okay, that's pretty good against my Keen-Eyed Curator, I guess. Poor thing. I guess I could just bounce this so that I get a 7/7. We have creature, sorcery, instant. Oh my god, is there really not a fourth type? I guess I should have checked this, huh? I just assumed. I've been playing too much Modern and Legacy recently. I'm too used to there being other types in the yard. Okay, well, that sucks. Pretty badly. What do I get for assuming? What am I playing Legacy? I'm currently playing Is It Delver. I don't know what my long-term plan on what to play is, but Is It Delver's been pretty fun. Better in all formats, essentially. It's a pretty good card, you know? Yeah, the Clarion Conqueror is sadly back, and my Keen-Eyed Curator is sadly gone. Oh, that is a Hearth Elemental, though. That is a very nice draw. I guess it's a very expensive Hearth Elemental, you know. I should probably exile differently. Now, I do enjoy this Cori-Steel Cutter card, it has to be said. Divination, fire off Opt. I mean, that kills the Conqueror. I don't know how much the Conqueror matters. I don't want to leave it in play, but I might still keep this anyway. I don't know. I'm not clear if this is a good enough card to keep or not. I think I'm going to keep it, though. Gets rid of a blocker to help me kill. They play like a 6/7. Maybe we can like pair it with a creature to kill it. I don't know. They might chump block here to get 1/1s off of Beza. Be a little bit annoying. Alright, good luck. Okay. I feel like removing that blocker It's probably reasonable. What could be in their hand? Spellpiss, apparently. Alright. That matchup feels truly heinous. But also we got there. So, you know, scoreboard. Scoreboard. 1-0 with Twinmaw Cutter. A lot of good content up there already. There's currently an Is It Prowess guide up there for standard. That's worth checking out. It's going to be updated at some point next week as well. Getting a final update before Final Fantasy releases. In addition, there is a Monastery Swift Spirit play, which I'm gonna torch the tower. In addition, there's a Temur Eldrazi Modern guide up there that I just put up today because that's been the main deck I'm playing in Modern. So if you want to learn how to build and pilot and sideboard with that deck, worth giving a look. Thank you, everyone. I guess I'm just going to run out the cutter. And hope I don't die. Maybe I was meant to go Analyze for Island instead, hold open Pierce. Or their cutter, or their stock up. Hey Jamura. Deck's been treating us well so far. We won our first match against Omniscience. Always a nice one to beat. Oh boy, this is gonna be a little painful. Flick shot show off. Weirdly very annoying. He's sad. There's almost an argument for destroying the monster roll just to save myself a little life. Doesn't feel like that's gonna win me the game thoroughly there. Maybe it's still the line. I'm gonna be redrawing new cards with Hearth Elemental anyway. This feels pretty heinous. Honestly, the answer is that I imagine we're just kind of dying regardless of what we do here, but aw, I'm glad you're enjoying the guides, Jamura. Love to hear it. They burst line. And then they kill me. Yep. Makes sense. We definitely want all our Flood Maws in for this. We probably want our Abrades too. Maybe our Pyroclasms, question mark. I think Heritage Reclamation is weird because it does kill Cutter. But I think it's pretty heinous against the rest of their deck, and we're bringing in Abrades. So I kind of want to take out Reclamation. And then options of things to cut. We've got like Beanstalk, we've got Furnace, Pierce. All pretty reasonable choices. Might just cut all the Furnaces. Sorcery Speed Removal is so much worse against their deck. And then I'm unsure on Pierce versus Beanstalk. I worry that we need the card advantage of Beanstalk to keep up with them, especially if we're bringing in all these bounce spells. I guess the other option is we could take out Clasm. So they've shown us like Slick Shot, Swift Spear, and all their tokens. Although Clasm's really bad against Drakecatcher if they're playing that card. I'm going to try going really low on Beanstalk. This might be bad. We might just need the card advantage to compete with stock up. But I want to try this out. Just be on like mono answers. See if we can just make it impossible for them to get anything going. I think I might as well just main phase this up. Would cutting a cutter ever be a consideration? Not really. Cutter's just so good. I think I want that. I'm not confident. I worry that they play cutter next turn, we can't pierce it, and then like this is gonna start losing text before too long. Maybe I get rid of it for like a more of a mid-game play somewhere. Let's name blue of this. Roll analyze, I guess. Yeah, cutter's just the best card in the mirrors is the thing. So it's really hard to ever board that card out. Honestly, you just never board out cutter anywhere if you're playing a Cori-Steel Cutter deck, because it tends to just be the most powerful card in your deck. And even if your opponent's building their deck to fight it, it's still going to be strong. Dead Otter, draw thing. Play a talent. Everyone's asking what is the best deck in Standard, but not how is the best deck in Standard. Indeed, indeed. Abath. Oh no, my Otter. Keep dying. I'm gonna fire this off now. Might end up leveling up a talent next turn. Oh, well, we might end up doing that instead. Pretty good card. Are they gonna spell pierce it? They are not. Okay. Go for an analyze. Maybe they spell pierce this. Currently my impression is that the impact FF will have on Standard is very little. But I remain to be proven wrong. I would certainly like to be proven wrong, because I'm very hyped for the set in a general sense. It'll make more people try limited instead of standard. Yeah, that's a good answer. I would certainly like to be wrong and have the card have the set have a lot of impact. But standard's pretty big, and the Final Fantasy set doesn't seem like super high power level. So we will see. Wow, this is like the worst Hearth Elemental I've ever seen. Guarded 3 cards. Poor thing. It's also very large, which you know is a problem. Problem for future Rainy. Oh, hey Tony, good to see ya. Will we see some Final Fantasy Limited on stream? Probably not. I'm hoping to play a lot of Limited of this set. And it does look like a great time. But as far as playing Limited on stream is concerned, I just get so many fewer viewers when I play Limited that it's very hard for me to justify. What am I doing? I guess I'm opting. Best deck in Limited, so you know what deck to draft. Perfection. Thus, we now have 3 colors. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. I could just level up a talent now. I could also level up this talent, but then I don't get to actually cast my spells on my opponent's turn. I kind of want to like level 3 this talent. And then to start making a lot of otters. Yeah, the Vista's giving some good value here. Our 6 lands have made 8 mana this turn. Is this talent big enough? Good question. I wish to block. Although we don't have a monk anymore. It's a little sad. Get back opt. There you go. Uh-oh. One's pretty good. Wow, they can't even trigger it. Oh, can I not cast my opt? That's so sad. Wow. Heartbreaking stuff. Is that probably just not meant to block then, and I probably kill them? Decent odds I kill them. Yeah, auto tapper strikes again. Oh, that seems like it's lethal. One would have to assume. Let's do this. Oh, it was the sequencing. Yeah, it might just all be my fault. Common occurrence. Brr. Yeah, going off a little bit. Shoutouts to Tarnation Vista. Gotta be one of my favorite ancient tombs. Alright. 1-1. They showed me Hearth Elemental. It almost makes me want Rebel Salvo in my deck. That card is really annoying to deal with. Well, they probably only have 1 or 2. We can block with R1 sometimes, or jump block, I don't know. Seems fine. Wait, isn't Tarnation Vista an Outlaws of Thunder Junction card? I'm also shocked to hear this. I've just assumed it was for like ever since I learned the card exists. It's a big score card. I mean, that's the same thing, right? Isn't big score just the same? Essentially, for all intents and purposes. I'm worried I'm gonna get rid of this Dispersal and die a Drake Catcher. Maybe I just get rid of this Torch. Yeah, it's the Oops or Mythics bonus sheet, indeed. Draining the Mythic wild cards of every arena player. Oh no, they have Drakecatcher. This is so bad for me. This is so bad for me, y'all. Boy. Okay. Very spooky Drakecatcher. At least they have to cast spells to like make it spooky. Yeah, now we bounce it and they don't get to replay it this time. So like, could be worse for us. Could be a lot worse for us. I feel somewhat obligated to keep Spirebluff Canal to have my cards be castable. Even though it doesn't really help with the present situation as much as we might like. On which color to set Vista on? I don't know think anyone knows the answer to that. I need to save this Dispersal for the Drakecatcher. See. Well then. Do I just go Cutter, Flood Maw, Bounce Hatcher? Get my token. It feels so mopey. I'm like running out of resources pretty badly here. Presumably Dispersal will help me dig into resources. They're not exactly killing me yet. That is a very good card. So let's fire off the Clasm, get rid of these otters. Making a Monstrous Rage to save one. Yeah, that's kind of my attitude too, have one. You only really need the one green. It's a pretty big thing, it seems. Alright, I could play a Hearth Elemental and get a token. I think I'd rather say go Dispersal this. And then I get to go Stoke Genius 4/5 next turn. They can get back the Abrade and kill my Cutter, but if they do that, they're not replaying this Hatcher. That's not terribly scary to me. Okay, that's pretty scary to me, however. They can't cast the 4/5 unless they have untapped land, and if they do, they're not replaying the Hatcher. Town ain't big enough. Alright, so I keep Forest on top so that I can Stoke Genius, and then I get to draw the town. That seems really good, right? And then the town gets to like keep bouncing the Hearth. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Tap the Yavimaya Coast. Cards. Opt is also nice. Play this Hearth. And so you go. We have town open. We have Opt open. Doing pretty good for ourselves. One Monastery, a Swift Spear, sure. And the second Drakecatcher. That's like a little spooky. I could save this Opt for the instant speed trigger, or I could fire it off now and hope to hit a torch. I guess I'm gonna chill on it. Okay, we draw an opt, and I can do double opt to get my thing and then pass with town open. Great. Do I want that? It's like fine. If it's fine if it gets to kill a hatcher, but I think I bottom it. It doesn't let me double token here. So it's not like it's super necessary. Get my first token. Seems like we're not gonna get to double token, but that's fine. Find another town, sure. Always town this Hearth Elemental if I want. Just they go though for now. Town can also protect Cutter from Abrade, should that come up. Alright, they fire off an opt. They scry top. I do think we might be about to get Monstrous Raged. Seems likely. Oh, they're Monstrous Raging on the Otter, sure. Well, maybe this block was kind of bad. Maybe I... Now, if I save the Hearth, I end up bouncing the Otter. And then I lose my 2 tokens, but I do get to half them then. Oh my god, they're going for the Hatcher. Oh my... Okay. Double Monstrous Rage, huh? So we have to go bounce Hearth and Hatcher and take a lot. I don't say I love this for us. Go to 4. Bounce the monster roll? What does bouncing the monster roll achieve? We can just bounce their creature instead. We can only bounce one thing of this. Yeah, the tap line's a little rough. Oh my gosh. Okay. This. Yeah, this. Draw 2. Okay, 4-5. And hope we draw just something good next turn. Because, oh my gosh. Hey, Fran. Welcome, welcome. Oh, they can just rebuy a Monstrous Rage from the yard. I've achieved nothing. Oh, they can do that. Blech. Their Hearth Elemental is very impressive. As is always the case with Hearth Elemental. Card is very underrated in this set, I think. Our game did feel like one of those games where not having beans in our deck was awkward. We were just kind of... Like, if we found an opportunity to sneak down a beans that game, it would have been huge, right? Goodbye, Cutter. Very sad. Yep, they do take the best card in Standard. Makes sense. You wish Blue P would be seeing more play? Well, do I have good news for you about this match? They're just going to play the Beanstalk. Resolves, they don't have a 2-drop, very nice. They are on a multi-5, which I'm certainly not going to complain about. Need to arrest me again and take the other cutter, yeah. Oh my god. All my cutters, they're going away. It's so sad. Regional championship like 2 or 3 weeks ago was won by Kaito. I could just cast a Hearth Elemental as a blocker. I could also just cast a Sauna and just have a million cards for the rest of the game and be like, yeah, sure, you have a Curiosity, whatever. That sounds kind of nice to me. Like, yeah, they have a Curiosity. We have a Sauna, we have a Beanstalk. We're just never running out of resources. Yeah, the results showed Dimir as being very good against non-Izzet decks. Which is certainly interesting. Can I cast both Hearth Elementals this turn? It seems pretty unlikely. This is on red, of course. Do this, get an island. Make a 4/5. I guess I could kill a 4/3 instead, which would be way better into a removal spell. Maybe that was smarter, killing a 4/3. They still get it as an enchantment, but they wouldn't be attacking me for as much. Thing. Now they get to attack me for 1,000,000. Draw 4. Well, Tarnation Vista makes 3 colors now. That's pretty nice. Sauna ain't big enough, huh? You know, it sure ain't. Bounce 2 Curiosities. I could also go Sauna a thing, bounce Sauna and a thing, Sauna a thing. That seems pretty good, right? So we Sauna a Curiosity. We bounce Curiosity, Sauna. For a lot of cards. Very Furnace even. Like, all the same. Hold this on defense, this. Yeah, Sanctum has been like utterly crushing it this RC season. It's so wild. Very impressive stuff. Maybe we just start making more Hearth Elementals. Marathon Opt. It's like free. Yeah, we're casting this Hearth. Rainy of all the cards. I have so many cards right now, it's kind of insane. Cards. Dispersal was an exceptionally nice draw. Is he just pass with town plus the Dispersal open, get in for 4 whilst we're at it? Curiosity. I didn't see that. Oh wait, I probably did. What one is it? I actually didn't see this one. I've been keeping pretty well up to date with spoilers, but I have missed a few here and there. Bounce your Siren. These don't really do that much, I guess. Keep one. I don't know. All roads lead to Rome at this point. We're drowning in riches. I'm probably gonna cast a 5-mana town ain't big enough on these Sirens or something, who knows. Cast a Cutter. Balance. Tarnation Vistas now make 4 mana each. Very normal. Bounce these. The garbage time is so much fun. Yeah, this is like some quality garbage time right here. S tier garbage time. Genuinely phenomenal. How do I even board against them? Rebel Salvo and Stormbrood are probably good. Heritage is probably bad. What is garbage time? It's when the game continues, even though it's already decided. When one person is basically 100% to win the game, but both players have to keep taking game actions. Classic garbage time is like when you're playing against a blue-white control deck and they have 5 cards in hand and you're top decking, but they don't have a win con in play. You just keep playing the game and the game continues for like 12 more turns because you hope that maybe their hand is garbage and you draw into something good, but really the game is over. And both players know it. Feel like I should probably torch this to stop Kaito. Although notably it only stops Kaito for one turn. Anyway. Creature of the Schism. Oh, I don't have double blue, but I do have Furnace off the top very skillfully. Pretty phenomenal draw. Gotta be said. Pretty phenomenal. Yeah, stopping Kaito for a turn is very substantial, I agree. Go find another blue or another red. Get a lot of stuff. Alright. Comes the Mastermind. Nice to see my opponent not cast Curiosity though. Although Curiosity would be pretty bad in Satani big enough, I guess, so it would have been fine. Anyway. Ah, now they cast a Curiosity. So we have to go... So Curiosity resolves, and then we go bounce Curiosity Furnace, and we Furnace the Mastermind. Is that good? Seems pretty good. Go for that. Double Time Walk or something. Indeed. Indeed. Not bad. If we fetch a half, it does shoot up in cost. And we lose this town from our yard. It might be worse than just fetching a basic. Or just not casting my spell. Yeah, you think Divination is fine. I think I agree, but I could certainly be wrong. It gets close. Has the arena rope been a lot harsher recently, or am I imagining it? Maybe I'm just getting slow. Getting slow at this Magic game. Oh. Wow. What a hand. Oh, you can make white mana with your monk tokens and your Tarnation Vistas. Cast Twinmaw Stormbrood. The more you know. The more you know. Incredible stuff. That is the wrong trigger to counter, my friend, for sure. Is that why the card is here? No, it's here because it's a deal 5 that you can tutor for with Analyze. Please don't be able to answer this. Okay, that's pretty bad for me. Well, I'm gonna draw 2 cards. The game continues. Game continues relentlessly. No! Why? Why? Good draw. To put it lightly. No, stop it. Stop it, opponent. Come on. I guess one good draw deserves another, right? How this works. If I get back a town, doesn't actually stop this curiosity from drawing them 10 million cards. That's unfortunate. Oh my god. Town, bounce, bat, and talent. But then I can't do the half stuff anyway. We're just gonna kill the bat and take 8. And feel awkward about it. Alright. We go to 1. We go to 1, but then we have a pretty strong turn. Okay. Who knows? Maybe we get there. Why are they milling me? I have Analyze the Pollen in my deck and Stormchaser's talent in play. I don't understand. Oh, this Stormchaser Siren is actually really terrifying. Lethal 1/1 flyer has arrived. Spyglass Siren, whatever. Oh boy. This is on green. Yes, I mean. Feels like I am now officially dead. Technically, the resources I have access to right now do save me. But I also have to imagine my opponent has literally anything in hand. Make that not the case. That counts as literally anything. Alright, game 3. I can't believe we lost that one. Very surprising. Dispersal's so bad against Preacher. Kind of want to take it out. Maybe Clasm could be okay. Cleans up Bat. Spyglass. Oh, Abrades. You want Abrades over Clasms? Seems reasonable. How long for the blue-red prowess guide to be updated? It will happen at some point next week. This week was Eldrazi. Next week's going to be the update to prowess. I don't know if I'm allowed to keep this, but I guess I'm going to. It certainly puts on a ton of pressure, so you know. Wow, such a good draw. Guess we might get masterminded, but even if we do, it's fine. Yeah, they get a card, but we're gonna start drawing off like our stuff. Getting our prowess triggers too. They're kind of dying to our board. Be acceptable. Next time we get to furnace this and then like bounce their next play. Ooh, triple Stormchasers. What a magic card. Duress me. Okay, that's a really good duress. Vitan ain't big enough. Will we miss? Wow. Magical draw. Duress bug. Yeah. Classic duress bug. Do I have a town for the extra 2 damage here? And hope they don't have another mastermind. I mean, if they have if their card is mastermind, it just doesn't matter, right? Like, what does that even do? They go to 2 life. Alright, it was a mastermind. They still go to 2 life. We have 3 lethal creatures in play. Oh no, we used it after blocks. Other one. Use town after blocks. To deny them that option. If I'm allowed to keep this, it's like pretty mediocre. And a rest. Yeah, I agree, other one. Honestly, kind of classic at the moment. I'm gonna wait on this opt. Find a bit more info on what I actually want to draw. Apparently I want to draw lands. What are they up to? Oh. There's not a land, sadly. That is a red source. Rakdos Reanimator, yeah. Oh, Rakdos Demons? Yes, I'm bouncing though. Oh, it's so annoying if I play the untapped land to get back bounce spell. I might just play the tap land, then I can bounce this, untap, play Sauna. And that sounds pretty nice to me. Ooh, town ain't big enough. Very nice card. I'm kind of into land plus town, right? I want to keep hitting my land drops if I have town loop. Town's good against Archfiend. Oh. Exciting. Okay. Or maybe you should just, no, this is fine, this is fine. I just get back the heritage and kill this, right? Boop. Bounce this. And this. Might as well just get my 4/5 in play. Drawing cards. These saunas have been so good. Oh my god. Kind of obsessed. Card is such a treat. Every turn we just take the exact same game actions whilst drawing an extra card. Here comes the Archfiend again. I wonder if the exact same thing will happen to it that's happened for the last 27 turns. Oh. Oh, hey Bobby. Welcome, welcome. Honestly, never could have seen that happening. The Archfiend getting bounced. Shocking news. Oh, we have 3 colors. Our Tarnation Vista is now Ancient Tomb. You love to see. That game was so horrendous. That is like one of the worst games of Magic I've ever played. Oh my god, that was incredible. Yeah, this one's been a bit silly, I agree. I agree with this assessment. I don't really know what that deck's up to. It's very hard to know how I'm meant to sideboard when my opponent doesn't take like remotely relevant game actions whilst I murder them. Gift packed, apparently so. I'm worried they're gonna have a bunch of aggressive cards in their deck that we just didn't see. And these Torch the Towers are gonna look really embarrassing post-board. For a really important post-board. I guess I'm gonna keep some in. Spell Pierce was pretty embarrassing that game. We can just take all the pierces out. Yeah, Flood Maw seems good. I agree with that. Oh, they can gift us the Archfiend. True. Adorable. Adorable. You love to see it. Yes. In a sense. Keeping double Tarnation Vista might be a big key. Oh. Thank you, deck. Glad you heard me. Deck was listening and gave us our third Tarnation Vista. Oh, a Beanstalk. They can reclaim the Beanstalk, but if they do, we've still drawn a card. I think I'm okay with that. Play my Beanstalk, draw a card, they can blow it up, whatever. Then they're not killing my Cutter, you know? Fine. Maybe I'm just meant to play the Cutter and let them kill that instead, though. Who knows? Magic is a mystery. Curious game. I believe I am obligated to Disdainful Stroke this. Fascinating. I could just cast my 4/5 and draw a card, honestly. Why not? That's an exceptional card to draw. Reed's Gambit. One's like still not very good against being bounced, right? Correct. Cool. Good talk. I just want to bounce it plus Beanstalk and replay Beanstalk. I don't know. Yeah, wait for them to try and gift it. I just worry that then they discard spell me. That's fine. This doesn't matter. Whatever. Guess I'm gonna chill. D. Powerful. Town ain't big enough, sure is a card that exists. Sure doesn't interact favorably with any of the cute things that you can do in Magic the Gathering. This feels so mean. It does feel a little messed up. I will not deny. Fire off and up. Maybe I'm just meant to keep Flood Maw open instead of doing this nonsense. Probably. Is this garbage time? I feel like we could still conceivably. Oh, possibly. It's real close to garbage time. Yes, it's probably time. Wow. My 4/5s. Oh, they can get rid of my towns. Okay, it's not garbage time. They are in fact still in the game. They can get rid of my towns. So we are still playing Magic. Are they getting rid of Heritage Reclamation? Sorry? Excuse me? I stand very corrected. Apparently the game continues to be ever in our favor. That was surprising, I do agree. Oh, if I bounce my things, they can duress the Stormchasers to break up the loop. But at least then, I've like drawn a bunch of cards to dig towards the next Stormchasers, so I think it's fine. Oh, and Analyze the Pollen. They have to take Stormchasers to break up the loop, one would imagine. Opponent agrees. Archfiend, that's not particularly spooky. I hit a Beanstalk. Cori-Steel Cutter, you say. Analyze. Get rid of a half. Stormchaser and pop. Hearth Elemental. Go for a Steel Cutter. And on their turn, we can go opt plus bounce this to get a Steel Cutter token. Oh, hey, Fab. I'm afraid I don't really tend to play Modern on stream just because I get way less viewers when I do. I found that streaming really rewards me just playing the same format on the same client. That people know what to expect. But I did want to put up the Eldrazi guide just because what I've been playing a lot of off stream. Definitely the deck I'm currently playing the most.